A couple of weeks ago, I decided that this kitchen needed a glow up, mostly because in its 40 plus years, it has never had a backsplash. So naturally, with zero tiling experience, I said, how hard can it be? And I jumped right in. Spoiler, it's not as easy as I thought. I'm definitely not done yet. So today we are diving back into this chaotic little adventure.
So we are back at it again today with this kind of seemingly never-ending tiling project, but that's okay, because I am hoping that this episode we are going to finish it. Fingers crossed. I have said this before and I have been completely wrong. There is a chance that it all goes to and I don't get anywhere near close, but I feel like I'm close to finishing this job. So I think that it's very possible that I can do that today. So let's find out. Okay, so this is what I have left. There's tiling up to here. So this part needs to be done right there. And then that little corner there. And then after that, all I have to do is grout. So hopefully that's easy enough. So I didn't really tile anything behind this stove, or at least not much. But you know what? I think I'm gonna tile a little bit behind here when I'm done with everything else. So that way I know I have plenty of tile. So right now the most important thing is tiling the areas that we can see. So I think I'll start like in this area. So let's do that. That's fine. All right, so this fits, but I don't know how to handle this corner situation. Like, maybe I should nip the end of it off so that it creates a nice line for when it's in place. I think maybe I should do that. I don't know. I suppose that's kind of better. The thing I'm trying to do is I have to create a line here to create a new, like, corner, if that makes sense. Hey, Tim. Can you help me move this stove, please? I think you did it from the side last time. Do I look like a minion with the goggles on my forehead?
A little bit. Is that enough room?
Yeah, I think so. Cool, thank you. I just need to be able to see behind. I hate doing these corners. I've only done one successfully so far. And I've already screwed up a couple of tiles just trying to do this one. I don't think it's gonna be perfect. I think it's just gonna be like fit it and try and make it look good. Okay, I think that at least from a distance, that looks pretty decent. Okay, I take it all back. I f***ed up that one too. I don't know how this tile is supposed to go. I just know it's not supposed to go like this because I've just looked at this gap here. And I'm realizing that the way it needs to go is I need to put a tile here, if that makes sense. Damn it. I've literally done this tile like 4 friggin' times. I don't know how to do this. Okay, here goes nothing. I just cut another piece. Hopefully this friggin' works. Because I essentially have no other solutions, and I have been working on this for several days now, I'm just gonna go with this model and hope that with like white grout and everything that you won't be able to tell that the wall is screwed up, but we will see. This part sucks. So I've got another slight problem here with this electrical outlet. I wanted to tile around it, but I can't because there's all of this, whatever this is that's sticking up. So I think I might have to kind of just chisel it off because this is where it runs into it before it pops out too much. Here, let's get in closer. This is as far as it can go before you see these ridges here. So I need to sort of break that off a bit. So I'd like to take a quick pause to talk to you guys about today's sponsor, who happens to be Bob and Brad. Now I'm super excited because they sent me another one of their products that I am ecstatic to try. Full transparency, I have not tried it yet because I have been gone for 3 weeks helping my parents with their house. And before I left, Tim rather enthusiastically asked me if I could leave this here so that he could just test it out. Now Tim feels pretty passionately about this Bob and Brad Lite foot massager. So rather than me trying to figure out how it works, I have decided that instead it would be a better idea to just have Tim give us a tutorial on how it works.
Hello.
So why do you love this?
Because it's a really good foot massager. You want to give it a go?
Okay, so I just like stick my feet in
Yeah, just stick your feet in there. All right, so then you turn it on, and then there you go.
So
I know the good
used,
settings.
You know the good settings? So you've used this once or twice?
Sure, once or twice.
Oh, it's kneading my feet.
Yeah, so this is the power. You can change the air intensity, which is the squeezies. And then it's got the little bead things under your feet.
Yeah, it's doing the massaging underneath and it's also squeezing.
Yeah, and you can change the intensity on
Ooh.
both of those. And then there's a heat setting too.
I was gonna say it's getting warmer.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh. I like it on the high pressure setting.
Right?
Okay, I see why you like this.
Right? It gets right in the like under bits of your foot.
Oh,
you
the
know what I mean?
arch?
Yeah. It like really gets in there.
Yeah, I can feel it getting into my arch.
Yeah.
And in the pads.
Yeah. Yeah. So picture this
Okay.
on your feet and the eye massager on at the same time. Both going, lying on the couch.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
So you've been using the Bob and Brad Lite foot massager and the Bob and Brad Eye Oasis.
Yeah, the eye oasis.
I love that thing too.
Tell me I'm wrong, right?
You're not wrong. This is great. Cut the cameras. We don't just leave me be for like 20 or 30 minutes. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't really know what to tell you other than this is phenomenal. It feels so good. Watch how quickly he programs this thing. It's ridiculous. Go.
You've done that once or twice.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta know the good settings, man.
The Bob and Brad Lite foot massager honestly blew my expectations out of the water. It comes with 4 intensity levels: low, medium, high, and max, plus adjustable pressure, kneading, and heat. So you can really dial in your perfect foot massage, whether you want something gentle or if you really want it to go to work. One feature I really love is the removable foot covers. They pop right out, so you can wash them easily and keep the whole thing feeling fresh. Additionally, it works well for varying foot sizes, from small and narrow to larger and wider. Oh, and I also love this little remote that it comes with. It makes it so that you can turn it on and change your settings without having to bend over.
So I will leave a link in the description box below to this Bob and Brad Lite foot massager. Again, I personally cannot recommend it enough. I think it's great. Tim, who is completely incapacitated with his feet being massaged right now, also can't recommend it enough. And I'd also like to say a big thank you to Bob and Brad for sponsoring today's video. Okay, well, I'm gonna get back to my project, but you can take a nap and continue with your foot massage. Okay, so I am officially at the point, I'm actually really excited about this, where I have to get trim to go along the edge here so that I can stop the pattern here so that I can actually finish this project. Granted, I have to do that corner over there too, but I'm getting really excited because we're about to hit the end of this. So that being said, I gotta go to Home Depot real quick and pick up a trim piece. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so I have my trim. I don't know why they sell it in only like 6-foot sections. This is really long. I got the PVC one because I figured it would be a lot easier to cut and maneuver than aluminum, because I don't feel like I have the tools or the space to be able to do the aluminum, so PVC it is. So I'm just gonna take my wet socks, this is thin plastic, and just slice it. I'm gonna slice it like right there and then fine tune it. Man, I would fight a bitch for an ice cream sandwich right now. That sounds so freaking good. So now that I've cut this like total shit, now I can measure it. All right, so now I have my 2 trim pieces, and my understanding of it is I've got to like smear some of the whatever this glue stuff is, and then stick this down like such, and then fill in the tiles here. That's what I think I'm supposed to do. We're just going on vibes over here, so That's good enough for me. We're gonna do that. This is so freaking messy because it just goes right through the hole. So I have a slight issue again. I feel like the gap between this and this is way too big. I put this tile up last night, so it's pretty dry. I wonder if I can like remove it though, and maybe put the gap more in the middle, because right now it's a little exacerbated. Oh, I think it's coming off. Oh, it's coming off. Look at that. It's still wet. Okay, that's a win. Okay. Okay, so I'm super excited because I actually finally managed to complete this corner. It took me 3 days because I was battling these corner pieces, and the solution that I came up with is it's not like the cleanest, but considering the fact that, like I said before, the wall is uneven, like the corner is uneven, I did the best that I could. But I want to show it to you guys after it's grouted so you see kind of the best version of it, if that makes sense. I wish that I could say that I am done tiling, but I actually have that corner over there to do real quick because I've been putting off doing it. So we're gonna get it done now. So I am officially on my very last piece here, and thank God, because not only am I super over this process, but also I'm just about out of mastic. So I have had just barely enough. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. I'm gonna put this piece up real quick though. Let's see, I'm probably gonna block the camera. That's fine. Whew. Okay. I got it in. Oh, I'm done. I am done officially tiling. I never thought that the day would come. This has drug on for weeks on end. It feels a little surreal for me. I have not grouted yet. I've got to wait for this to dry, and then I will be back to grout. But this is what I mean by this is how much mastic I have left. So that's what I've got left in the bucket, and this is what I had left on my trowel. So I literally just had this for any tiles that I had to do. So, I mean, it's cutting it pretty close, but I never miss. That's not true, I miss all the time, but I like to tell myself that delusion. Makes things easier. So it is over 24 hours later. It is 8 p.m. on Sunday. I was supposed to grout earlier, but Tim and I went to medieval times because we know what the f is up. But I figured it's grouting. Like, how long is this gonna take? Really? Plus, I got this pre-mixed stuff because there's no way in hell I was going to mix all of that up. I don't feel like doing all that. I'll pay the extra $20 to have some pre-mixed grout so I don't actually have to worry about anything. So my ADHD is telling me this is gonna take me like 20, 30 minutes to do. I don't imagine it would take super long. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Hold on. Does grouting take a short time to do? Okay, Google says no, grouting is not a short process. It can take several hours, especially for larger areas, and the quality depends on taking your time and working methodically. The overall project time includes prep work, mixing the grout, well, I don't have to do that, fuck that. Applying it and cleaning up excess grout, with some steps requiring a 24 to 48 hour build surface. So fuck Google's opinion. Okay, so I'm just gonna shove some grout in there, and we're gonna see how far I get, because I'm starting to get a sneaking suspicion that there's no way in hell I finish this in like an hour. Good, it's fine. So luckily I did watch videos online yesterday about how to do this, so I kind of figured it out. Someone said to sort of wet the surface beforehand. I don't really know what that's supposed to do, but some guy on the YouTube said to do that, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I've got my float, which is basically just a sponge with a handle on it. This stuff feels like moon sand or kinetic sand or something. Well, here goes nothing. Lowe's didn't have a whole bunch of colors. They sort of just had like gray and white and stuff, so I just grabbed the white. Okay, well, I feel like that looks pretty good actually. So this is as far as I was able to make it. I have unfortunately run out of time, but I think it looks pretty damn good. Yeah, I feel like grouting is very easy to do. It is time consuming, but it's easy, so I'm not that worried about it. I'll probably finish the grouting tomorrow, but I don't think you guys need to fully see that process. I think you get the point with this. But I will show you guys the finished result probably in next week's video, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, honestly, I think it actually looks like a kitchen in here now.
Overall, I'm super happy with how this project has turned out. I think that it makes such a massive difference, and it honestly didn't cost that much money when it was all said and done. With the tile, it was $350, but then I went a bit over budget with the grout, so in the end, I paid $425, which I think is totally worth it. If you're interested in videos like the one you're watching now, then this video here might be worth a watch.